Let's go see a friend of mine here. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Chelsea. Chelsea is extraordinary in a way that she gave a presentation a few months back about how to obtain grant. This was by far the most generous presentation I've seen in a long time. And I say generous because the amount of information and tips she gave, and I'm not going to use the term insider information because that doesn't sound well, but the amount of information she gave that only the pro have access to, and the amount of knowledge she shared and links was absolutely incredible. If you missed that presentation, you missed out big time, because if you're ever looking for grants for your project, Chelsea is the person.
Yes, I am.
So tell me real quick how that works. If somebody's looking for a grant, how can you help?
Well, the first thing we want to do is we just want to have a conversation around what do you need and why do you need it? Because grants are assigned by the government to solve problems. So we need to make sure that if the money is being given, it's solving a problem. So when it comes to that in real estate, we're talking about affordable housing and addressing homelessness and helping people have a place to live. So that's what we're looking at. And if you have any other questions or details around affordable housing or creating accessible housing, that's where you can get that information online about government grants.
Nice. And real quick, just for information, what's the biggest grant you've worked on so far?
I have a grant right now that I'm working on. I can't talk about it, but I can talk about the amount, and we are applying for $100 million by the end of September.
$100 million the government is willing to give people. You got to get on that boat. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.